record out, don't I? Hello all and welcome to Wild Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, coming to you with Wednesday's live, midweek live. Get excited, guys. Get excited. Beautiful Middle Earthians is in the house. Hello, hello, lovely Middle Earthians. Lovely to have you here. Okay, I can't find the chat box. Isn't that interesting? Hi, Ashley. What is that it? Let's have a look. Oh, there it is. Hello. Everyone pop your live chat on and not your top chat. I keep knocking that. And not your top chat. Live chat and all chat means you get to see everyone's chat. And Middle says we're at 24,200. Thank you, Middle. Beautiful Ashley is in the house. Lovely to have you here, Ash. Everyone's coming in nice and slowly. We're all moving along. I've got my little top on today. It's very nice. I did have to wash it and it's gone all funny here. I don't know. Maybe it's just a cheap top. But don't tell anyone. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Raylene. Lovely to have you here. I hope you all had a very good Easter break or a holiday break, if you will. If you didn't have time to celebrate Easter or you weren't around for Easter and you just took a little holiday, I hope you had a great holiday. Hi, Karen, you're busy packing for next week. Oh my gosh, Karen, I'm sure you could fit me in one of your suitcases. I'm a little heavy, but just come on, you can do this. Beautiful Yvonne, lovely to have you here. Green Butterfly, lovely to have you here. Welcome back, Green. I hope your trip was good. I hope you had a really good time. Yeah. Oh, green in capital letters says Middle. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Okay, so I hope everyone had a good time during their break. I know, as usual, I did eat a little bit, but we won't tell my personal trainer that now, will we? I don't think she watches this, so hopefully she doesn't. Hopefully she doesn't. It's not the food that was the issue. It was a little bit of that. Not really, but survived it. Oh, as you do, Ash. I know. Raylene, I have another pattern for you. Oh, you're keeping Raylene busy, Middle. All right. Okay. So welcome, everyone. I hope everyone is comfortable now and sitting in their chairs, got their cups of teas or their water. Cheers, everyone. Teas, coffee, water, hot chocolate, whatever you like. Whatever you like. We have a few things to talk about this week. Now, as you know, Monday was a public holiday, people coming and going in the house, so I didn't have time to record, and I did mention that to you anyways, so you weren't expecting anything. And Tuesday, I said, was going to be pattern writing day. I spent the whole day yesterday on one pattern, and it just wasn't working out for me. So I did a little bit more this morning, and I thought, oh, we're getting close. So maybe a little bit more tomorrow. But in the meantime, we will see how we go at getting the video vlog up tomorrow. If not, that video vlog will definitely go up by Friday. All right, so don't quote me on it. If it doesn't go up tomorrow, it'll go up by Friday. Yeah. All right, so let's go back to our chat. I have to keep her on her toes. Oh, I like that. That's funny. Water time, says Green. Cheers, water time. Oh, and the lovely Luana has popped in. Hello, Luana. Everyone's saying hello. Hi, Sherry. Sherry Kathy. Sherry Kathy. Also, I finally found an editing package that actually has the premium in Canadian dollars, not American. Okay, that's great. Do you know the name of it? Can you want to share it with us? You don't have to. But I just thought maybe you could, PM me if you like. A chewing for charity. All right. I'm sorry, Karen. I'm not talking to you today. Or you can, well, it is for charity. So one can't complain. When it's for charity, one can't sneeze. All right. I'm going to try the free version first before I buy. That may also give you a stamp. So just be wary of that, Middle. And everyone's saying hello, 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 hello. All right, so as I mentioned, there won't be a tutorial Thursday because that was supposed to have been the video vlog. I'm running a little bit behind for that. I may get that out Thursday. If not, I will try to get that out Friday. And I will definitely get it out Friday. But I'm not really sure how far I will get for Thursday. to get it out. All right. I was going to restart the vest this week. I'm going to restart it on Tuesday next week. Holding it out because I'm trying to finish off writing this one pattern, which should have been sorted out Tuesday afternoon. And it's Wednesday afternoon, and it's only just starting to fall into place. It's like anything, you know, you start it, you think it's super easy, hence the word super easy, and nothing worked. So here we go. It's called Clip Champ. Okay. You're knitting a teddy bear, teddy bear hand puppet. Oh, that's cute. You know, we've got a crochet hand puppet too, Dale. We've got the Halloween ones, but it's the same base. Everyone's saying hello, beautiful, lovely, wonderful, and sweet. All right. So the other thing I wanted to talk about this week also is next week we have Lorraine's Live Antics choice of color combination. She chose last Saturday. She chose the Prism. What is that? Mystique. I couldn't remember the name of it. Look at the colors on that. Simply a little bit of fluff there. Let's get that off. Simply divine. Check out those colors. I mean, it doesn't do it justice. You've got some greens, your yellows, your, I don't know. It's not really a yellow. It's like a dark yellow, light green. It's just simply divine. I have 2 skeins of this, and you will need 2 skeins. So you will need, I'll tell you exactly what you'll need if you're doing what we're doing. And it's a surprise because it's a very interesting pattern. I didn't think I could work it out, but I did. It was very basic. It's about 400 meters per skein. So you'll need 800 meters, roughly, give or take 30, 40 meters. Yeah. It calls for a 4mm hook. For this pattern, I'm using a 5, and all I will show you, and I will show you something, is that. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's not a headband. It's not a face thing. It's not a neck thing. It's not a wrist thing. What is it, I wonder? Oh, and all they are at the moment is double crochets. That way, turn, that way, turn, that way, over and over again. That's all they are. Now, each one will be different for different people. What? But it's so basic. I give you the amount, and you just head off on your own and make 4,725 stitches plus 1. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just wanted to say something. But you head off on your own. It's so simple. 1 stitch all the way across. Bang, 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 bang. 1,000,000 times. Exaggerating, yeah? All right, so let's come back to where I've missed all the chat. I've put crochet on hold for a bit, says Yvonne. Okay, that's fine, darling. You can take a rest. I take rests all the time. And like I said, after that big blanket right there, which I'll show you again in a minute, I needed a rest, which is why I'm sort of slowing down a bit and just working on patterns, yeah? I'll try to take my Pretty as a Peacock with me. Depends on my back. I'll leave it at home, hun. You can do it when you get back. There's no rush. I still haven't done part 3 or 4, whatever next part we're up to, you and I. I still haven't got to the next part. So just do it when you get back, hun. Green Butterfly says thumbs up. Thank you, Green. Costs you nothing. And it does help with YouTube. It shows YouTube you still want to see more lives. You still want to see gorgeous projects. Cannot wait for this to be created. Cannot wait. Ashley says thumbs up. Yvonne says thumbs up. And Mary's going to have a drink. Cheers. Oh, she's talking about herself in the third tense. Susan, hi Susan from North Carolina. Here I am from Melbourne, Australia. So there you go. Drink up, says Ashley. I'll have to have another one now. Cheers. Oh. All right. Everyone's saying hello. Drink time, says Middle. Drink number 2. Oh, I think it's a 4th. It doesn't matter. Crazy puppy ladies in the house. Hi. Hey, crazy lady. Hi, Mary. Hi, everyone in the chat. You're back in the UK. Back in the nice UK. It'll start warming up for you now there, Dale. I'm sure it will. So you've gone from nice, beautiful, warm in Melbourne to hopefully nice, beautiful, warm there soon. So there you go. It's a long thing. It's a long thing. That's it. It's just a long thing. That's all I'm saying right now. Hopefully, look, you'll know when I'm creating, before I create it anyway. But for now, I don't want to give it away. I just want you to know that that's what I'm doing with it. Sometimes I tell everyone what it is. most of the time it's secret. Today it's secret. It's not something over the top, but it's not something basic either. It's easy. The stitches are easy, but the look of it's going to look, oh, is that what it's going to be? That's what you're going to say. And then you're going to say, oh, I don't want one of those. Cheers, everyone. Green Butterfly says, water, everyone. So everyone's saying hello to everyone. I love it. Gracie says, more drink. This glass or cup is going to go very quickly. Haha, need to shift the rain first. Oh, it's raining. Oh, dear. Well, it has to rain, I suppose. It's been raining. You know how bad it's been raining here since you've left? We had a bit of a rain, not a rainstorm, but lots of rain. It's finally starting to warm up there, says Middle over in Canada. Oh, Crazy says, drink, Mary. How much drink do you want me to have? Cheers. Cherry Bee says, love the colour. Oh, look, it's to die for. Look at it. Look at when you open it up, you get a little bit of greens in there as well. Oh, it's to die for. It's very pretty as a peacockish. You know, the blanket that we made, pretty as a peacock blanket. In fact, what I'll do is I'll pop the link to that blanket in the more section down below after the live. So wait till after the live and you'll get to see those colours very similar to that. Very, very similar. Wonderful news, Middle. Yes, 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 wonderful news. It was almost 80 today. I'm not sure what that is in degrees Celsius. You can marry that up. It sounds like it might be pretty hot. Okay, we're expecting snowy rain by Thursday, says Sherry Cathy. Gorgeous yarn. Yes, green. It is actually, and I'll get on with it too. It is called Prism Mystique from Bendigo. I believe they're restocking this. Remember how they said it was only going to be limited edition? I think I saw it being restocked. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. This is a very popular color in that range, yeah. Hang on, I've lost all the chat. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Just to drive you crazy, Mary. Drink up. Oh my gosh, Middle. Cheers. It's storming here right now. Lots of rain and thunder, says Carmen. Hasn't stopped since left for Australia. Flooding levels are still high. Okay. Sticky Stitch, hi, honey. How are you? I'm listening in like a podcast. I'm at work. Oh, you're listening in at work. Lucky you. When I work, I can't listen to anything. Otherwise, my brain starts to stray. What's left of the brain? It just like strays a little bit. Someone says, I'm doing 10 stitches. Someone says, there's 5 cups of coffee. 5, 6, 7. That's what my brain does after a while. Sorry, just had to pop out for us. We haven't done anything, hun, so you haven't missed anything today. 34 where green is today. Pretty hot. It was stunning in person. Yes, it was crazy. Thank you for saying that, because this is just a beautiful, beautiful color. It really is. Can't wait to finish what we're finishing. Can't wait to tell you what it is. You'll find out next week, because it's next week we're doing the rest of our vest. The rest of our vest, it's been in storage for a long time. I'm taking it out. We're going to finish it off and it's going to go next week. But on top of that, we're starting this. Hence the word starting. It's going to be a project that'll take you a while to create. So it's going to be a certain length. And no, it's not a scarf. What? They're all thinking, what can be that size and really long? Oh, I don't know. Is it a neck thing? No. I know, it's a wrist thing. Oh, it's a cardigan arm sleeve only. No, that can't be. What about a foot thing? You could do a foot thing, an ankle thing. I don't know. I'm so naughty. I'm so naughty. But it's so easy. The beginner stitch, beginner, but looks gorgeous, that even the more advanced crocheter would want to crochet something similar to that if they like what it looks like. Did you get flooded in our area? No, Ashley, we did not get flooded. Oh, you mean over in the UK? Quite a few people around us did. We never got flooded, so it didn't affect us. Okay, yes, I know there's been a lot of flooding down there. Everyone's saying hello. Green says raining, still very hot and steamy. Yes, it's hot over here too, Green says Yvonne. So everyone's having some weird and wacky weather. Ours has been weird. It really has. It's been it's just different. I don't think I'm used to this kind of weather. I know Melbourne's is always up and down, up and down. It's always like, 10 seasons in one day. But it's just weird. It's a weird weather. It was cold before, but for some reason, I feel like I'm warming up a little. Might be that I've been running around this afternoon, whereas this morning I spent most of the day sitting, working on a pattern that is this close to getting pattern testers. So I'm going to start asking for pattern testers soon, but that will happen on Instagram. You will see the post on Instagram. So please, if you want to do some pattern testing, either send me a private message after the live. It will be like a top. Yeah. You'll know what it is when you see it. I'll actually pop the picture up so you'll actually see it on Instagram. It won't happen over the next few days, but it is ready to go up maybe next week, and then I'll be calling on pattern testers. Okay, you're still here. Yes. Valda. Hi, Valda. That's a new name. I've not seen you on our live before. Are you new? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you've been on my live before and I've forgotten, I'm sorry. But your name does not look familiar. Welcome. A water time, everyone. Cheers, everyone. Lots of water. Ashley says table runner. Oh, no. Nope, not a table runner. Nice try, though. First time, says Valda. Well, welcome, Valda. We have a lot of fun on our channel here on our live. Look, sometimes we're naughty, but not me. It's everybody else. Put you all under the bus again, guys. No, I'm a good girl. Good girl. Ashley, I have a lot of fluids around my estate. So far, we can get out. So not as bad as January when my area made it to Australian news. That's right. Same time Bendigo flooded. Isn't that ironic? Isn't that weird, though, crazy? Come all the way to Australia from the UK and it floods here while it's flooding at your house. Could you imagine that, eh? Headband? Oh, could do a headband, couldn't I? Nope, not a headband. It's not one of these either. It's not one of these tennis headbands. Nope. You'll find out. Gee, I hope it works. Don't you love it? She has no idea. No, I do know. I put the picture in here. And all I think of is all the stitches that I've made. Let's pass that over here. Let's pass that up there. Let's pass this down here. Oh, she's giving way too much away. Is it a bag? No, not a bag. Not a bag. I love this. And you will find out next Thursday. Or we could pop the vest on Thursday, which is probably better for me, and start this on Tuesday because you'll need to head off and make 155,000.2 million rows. Yeah? Plus one. It's so annoying. I'm so annoyed. Guys, how do you put up with me? So maybe we could start it on Tuesday and you can just head off. And there's no hurry to get that finished because it's going to take 2 weeks to finish. Oh, they're thinking, what is she making? What is she making? Now, you will see the image before you start making it. So you'll know what it is. So if you think, well, I don't want one of those, then you don't have to make it. But if you think, hey, I want one of those, then you'll make it. As simple as that. And it's made to whatever you want it to make to. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to explain this to you guys. It's very basic. It really is. Middle says, I'm hoping this new program works because I've lost a subscriber. Oh, how do you lose a subscriber? Wow. How do you? Oh, well, you know what? You can't. Look, you can't focus on that because in the future you're going to lose one and gain 200. You're going to lose 200 and gain one. That just, it's up and down. That's what happens often, right, with subscribers. You just take everything with a grain of salt. Don't worry about that one that you've lost because more will come. More will come. They will. Take your time. There's no hurry, Middle. It happens when it happens. Crazy says you tease. I know. Oh, wait a minute. Middle says it's another vest. Oh, maybe. Ashley says thumbs up. Thank you, Ashley. Thumbs up cost you guys nothing, and it does show YouTube you want to see more, which I'll always bring more anyway. 2 weeks for you means possibly 2 months. No, 2 weeks in this case. It's very basic. It will be very quick. Yeah, it will be very, very quick. Drink up, says Yvonne. Oh no, water times. I've got to do twice now. It says Ashley. First one. Oh, there's 3. Oh no. There's Yvonne's. Here's Ashley's. I'll get to yours in a minute, Middle. It's going to be my best drinking day, I think, this week. Tell you what, though, over the Easter break, I did not drink practically nothing. Practically nothing. And here's one for Middle. I've got to be careful because I find I always spill water on my book. Today I didn't spill anything, which is good. All right. So that's our little teaser for the day. That's our little teaser. However, the lovely lady who sent me something is not on our live at the moment. I'm trying to hold out. I did receive some happy mail. What? I'm going to share that in a minute, but the lovely lady is not here currently. I hope that she would have arrived, and that would have been easier for me to share. But let's just keep chatting for a moment. You're going to need to take a tickle soon. Oh, no. Crazy says a drink up. Here we go. Cheers, everyone. I sure am. I sure am. So let's talk quickly about next week. Now, I haven't written it up, but I do know what I'm doing. We'll start off with the next 2 days, Thursday and Friday. Either Thursday or Friday, you will see our video vlog. Pretty important video vlog to keep your eyes peeled for that. If I've finished most of this, I may tell you in that video vlog what this is going to be. Maybe, but I don't think I'll finish it. I've got other things on my plate at the moment, yeah. We're really keeping you hydrated, I know, Middle. But on Friday, we'll put it down to Friday, I think, just so that you know it'll come, but it may not be Thursday. It might likely be Friday. You will see the video vlog with some really important information about what's happened in the past, what's happening now, and what's going to happen after our vest that we finish on the channel. We're going to finish that vest hopefully next week, fingers crossed. Hopefully we can. I'll pop it on for Thursday or Tuesday, whichever one of these comes first, yeah. And hopefully we can get the final part complete on Friday. If not, we'll just hold it out to the week later. But that vest will be finished before we do anything else other than that and live antics. So live antics and the vest. That's all we're doing for the next 2 weeks. That's it. You won't get any other projects for now. You may get little shorts because there's a lot happening. I was going to start the hexagon cardigan. I might hold it out until the vest is actually complete. I think that might pay to do that, I think. Otherwise, it'll be too much at once and I won't be able to keep up. And then you'll be saying, where is it and what's going on? And you'll use that voice too. You'll use that voice. You'll say, what is going on? This way you know exactly what's going down, yeah? All right. So, yes, we are, says Ashley. No, naughty. Naughty people. Get in the corner. No, I like it when you make me drink because, to be fair, I don't remember drinking anything today except early this morning. I had 1 glass this morning, so this is more than I've had today. Yep. So Friday, you'll get our video vlog. Monday will be pattern writing day. You'll hear a lot of this on Saturday's live as well. Tuesday, you'll be getting either this or the vest. Yeah. Thursday, you'll be getting either this or the vest. Friday, you'll be getting the vest. So all we're doing is vest. That vest is going this week. It's going. Has to go. Oh, you're so bad, Mary. So drink up. Oh, no. Oh, no, crazy. Oh, I don't call you crazy poppy lady for nothing. Cheers, hun. All right. Also in the video vlog, I want to show you a dress that I wore at the wedding. And we talked about it last week where I did some crochet on a dress that I already had because it was really, it actually sat like this. This is how low it was. It sat like that. And no matter what undergarments I wore, everything was showing. So I thought, let's pop in some crochet lace thingy. I think that's actually called, it's called a modesty top. I looked it up after the live on Saturday, and it's literally called a modesty top, where if you're a little bit modest and you don't like a lot of flesh showing, you make a little crochet lace around your piece, and the lace is about that much. I don't know, 2.5 centimeters, 1.5 inches maybe. I didn't measure it. I just kept working. I said, well, let's see what happens if you take in a bit here and you take it a bit there, and we'll just pop a picot on and see what that helps. And then everybody kept saying, wow, it looked amazing. So you'll get to see that on the video vlog as well. And it was something that I mentioned in one of our videos that this year we might be creating something like that. Now, I can't show you that one because that's done. But I can show you what it looks like now. I don't know if I've got a photo. I might have a photo of the dress without it. I think when I was a lot bigger, a lot of it filled out everywhere, so it was okay. But once you lose that little bit of weight, everything just sort of drops. And so the top looked a bit weird here. So what I did was I put the lacing on, and we are going to do one of those modesty top things. If it's not on one of your singlet tops or something else that you have that you want to cover up, or even on a sleeve, if you want to pop it on a sleeve, we could do that as well. So there are additions to your materialed items. Okay, now I was lucky in this sense, which I'll talk about in my video as well, that the material that I crocheted it on, I actually hand sewed it with black cotton that you just put on your sewing machines, because it wasn't visible with the black on under it, right? So it didn't look like it was sewn with black cotton. You couldn't tell. So I was actually lucky in that sense. But in some items that we're going to create, maybe on the sleeves or around the neck, you may see it. So you may have to actually crochet on the top with a thinner hook, a bit like when we made what do we do? When we crocheted on a zip to make a purse, we had to get a thin crochet hook and crochet through that zip material. So you may have to do that with some things. But with this particular dress, I didn't have to do that because the cotton I was sewing the crocheted part to was matching perfectly and you couldn't see it. So it's pretty cool. Definitely going to need to go to the throne soon. Thanks, Ash. Yay, upcycling clothes. That's what it is. It's upcycling clothes. And it doesn't happen a lot, but I did say the beginning of the year, I think it was February when we did our beginning of the year video, I said we will be doing something like that where we can make a little lace item and pop it on one of our clothes that we already have. So we were going to do that anyway, and I thought that actually came to my mind when I had to go to the wedding. I thought, I've got this wedding. I can't justify spending too much money on a new dress or shoes or whatever. And I had some old stuff in the house. I think I only wore this dress 3 times ever. So I thought, what if I pop lace on it? What if I do this? What if I do that? It won't look like an old dress. It wasn't looking old anyway. It still looked new because I only wore it 3 times. But it won't look like I've already worn this dress. It'll look like a whole new dress. And so that's exactly what it looked like, a whole new dress, which I was pretty happy with. Everybody bragged about the actual crochet part than the actual dress, which was interesting. Yeah, yes. Okay. Oh, drink up, says Ashley. Oh my gosh, you really want to send me to the throne, don't you? Cheers, everyone. Oh. I have a book review on my channel that has some nice ideas for upcycling clothes. Look, it depends on the actual material. Some material you can just crochet through it. You can go through the material, pull through, and then you're doing like a border around the whole material, and it sits perfectly. Some items that you're actually creating, which is another interesting thing that we could consider in the future, you're creating an outfit where you are putting your crochet that you've already crocheted in between 2 materials, right? So your crochet is sewn, and then you hand sew or you sew machine sew it across the top, and it's crocheting over your 2 materials, and you're sewing over your 2 materials, and you're crochet in between. So you're getting it looks like it's made into the garment, which is the professional way of making adding crochet to garments. That's the professional way of doing it. Yeah, I've done sewing before, so I know what to do there. But we could do that, but that would mean having to buy material, having to do some measurements, and it would drive me nuts. I'd go crazy. Okay, water time, everyone, again. I'm going to be in so much trouble today. Cheers. I'm hoping to do 3 shorts this week and some tutorials with the new program. Good idea. I'll be doing a short over the next week or so. Keep that in mind. Has something to do with this. Keep that in mind. Watch it. Just watch. You're giving me ideas for fixing my Dougie attacked jumper. Oh, I love that Dougie attacked jumper. What? But it's a really good thing to be able to attach crochet and even knitting to something that you already have that you just want to doll it up a little bit. Don't forget, people like me, I don't wear jewelry. You never see me wearing jewelry. I dislike jewelry really a lot. So a nice, beautiful lace collar, even with a bit of gold tinsel in it, or sparkly yarn, at that matter, would look like jewelry. So I don't have to worry about wearing the jewelry or not wearing the jewelry, if that makes any sense. We'll see what happens. I know, right? Middle. Jumper. Oh, I gotcha. I worked it out. I have a shirt that I use a cami with, but I'd love to do something crocheted. Now, I don't know if I mentioned last week how I did it. It was so basic, and I'll show you in that video as well. And all I did, let's pretend that this is not here. All I did was chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it was. I think it was about 100 and something. We won't even go there, right? I got a piece of thread like that, and I measured it like this on the dress. I measured it on the dress like that all the way around. Then I chained my whatever it was, attached the thread to the chain and measured that. And I just made the project on that measurement, and I kept going. And then I put it on the dress, and I used what I did use was book clamps, the things that you attach to books. I attached that all the way through. Whatever they call them. I don't know what they call them. Book clampy things. And I just sewed on it like that all the way around. And what I did was I played with it a little bit because it came up a tiny little bit shorter than it was supposed to, but that's okay. I gave it a gentle stretch. I wish I'd stretched it more because I found after I wore it, it started to look a little loose. So I wished I'd stretched it more. I did use an 8-ply cotton or a light 3-weight cotton. I wished I'd used the 4-weight. Let's try it again. I wished I'd used a light 2-weight cotton or a 4-ply. I think next time that would suffice. It would be better. And in fact, when we do it, we might use a very light 2-weight or a 4-ply cotton. Or take an old denim jacket that needs upsizing to add crochet to. That way you can pick the seams. And then when you're doing a denim jacket, you can use a thicker cotton or a thicker wool or a thicker acrylic. But when you're making it for something that's evening wear, I think a nice thin 2-weight or a 4-ply cotton would have been better for me, I think. But it worked. It still looked great, and everybody thought it was part of the dress. Nobody thought that it had been added to the dress. So that was the best part. Because someone said, "Oh, that's lovely," and they said, "Did you make a paper clip?" Thank you, honey. No, bulldog clips. Thanks, Sticky Stitch. That's the one. I clamped it with bulldog clips. And I'll show you all in the video vlog on Friday. You'll get to see it, and I'll show you exactly more how to do it. I'll have the mannequin here. I keep calling it mannequin. The mannequin will sit right here, and you'll get to see exactly how I did it. And it's a beautiful dress, but I knew I couldn't wear it the way it was, right? And I'm thinking, I don't think so. So I put that beautiful lace thing, and it made the dress look better. So I'm really glad that I had a little bit of modesty there, as you do. And I'm really glad that I took that risk, and you'll get to see it in the video vlog. Thank you, Sticky Stitch. Oh, hi, Gina. Hey, all. I'm sorry I'm late. What have I missed? Well, I'm just chatterboxing, you know me. Well, no, that's not true. We have talked about a lot of stuff. This is something that's going to be a live antics project, and I keep playing with it. And I really should put a stitch marker in it because I keep playing with it, and my stitches are coming undone. Excuse me, Mary. And that's all you know about what it's going to be. It's not a headband. It's not a neck thing. Although it does look nice, doesn't it? Ooh, that would look nice as a little neck thing. Ooh, with a button at the back, wouldn't it just? It's not a headband. It's not one of those headbands. It's not a hat. It's not a pair of socks. It's not a gloves. Oh, I wonder what it is. You guys must hate me, I tell you. You really must hate me. Just bought the yarn. Which one? This stuff here. Did you just buy this, Karen? Oh, I hope you like this. I have a funny feeling you will like this. I hope you do. I'll cry if you don't. I'll cry like a baby. She won't. What a time, says Green. Cheers, everyone. It's about 800. Oh, that's wonderful, Karen. I'm so glad. Because I only needed 2 skeins. I hope you didn't get too many. You may need more depending. I would probably just go for 2. And you can stop whenever. That's the difference with something like this. There's no actual measurement. I can just say to you, right, this is where you go. Just keep going until you run out of yarn. Simple as that. It's so easy. And this stitch here is literally one long thing. Long thing. They're thinking, what is she making? What is she making? I'm making a ribbon for the house. Not true. But that is a good idea, though, wouldn't it be? When you buy a new house, you can crochet your own ribbon. Oh, that's naughty. Catch you soon, Green Butterfly. Have a lovely day. Oh, you're going, are you, Green? Oh, I'm so sad. We'll see you soon, Green. We'll see you soon. Well, you know what's happening next week? We are going to finish Roz from Passion Flowers vest. I hope we get it finished by Friday next week. It's got to go. Plus, I want to wear it. To me, it was supposed to have been an autumn vest to begin with in the first place. So I really want to wear this vest. So that's happening next week. We are going to be making our Live Antics project next week. I'm looking down now. Color combination chosen by Lorraine. So there you go. Keep that in mind. Have a good one all. Yes. Are you going to? Are you Carmen? Oh, Carmen. Oh, we'll see you soon, honey. Hi, Laura. Lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you here. So that's the news. Now, before we go, I just wanted to check with everyone. Hope everyone is doing well with their mystery blanket. Here is our mystery blanket finally complete. For those of you who haven't completed it, all the parts have now been uploaded. Both part 4A and 4B. Now, there's a 4A, which is this join and this border, or a 4B, which is this join and this border. All right. 4B is for the beginners, for those of you who are new to crochet and want to make a beautiful blanket but are struggling with this one right here, which was a little tricky. The join, the middle join in there, right there, I hope you can see that without blurring, was a little tricky even for me, but although for me it was because the camera was in the way, and every time I kept doing it I kept almost knocking the camera down. But it's a little tricky stitch for the new crocheter, so you would have been better off or benefited making this particular join right here. All right, so 4A and 4B have been uploaded. That's the end of our mystery blanket. Very exciting. Very happy that it's finished. This was a blanket that we were supposed to have created last year in March. So really happy that that's done. This is one of our Live Antics project right here. You know, this was actually, in my mind, it was created in case it's yours truly, who does it all the time. I buy a brand new t-shirt and within moments I've dirtied it. I spray it, I put it in the wash, I take it out, and guess what? The stains still haven't gone. So all I could think of is, you know what, let's just pop little bits of flowers everywhere, right? Initially, that's what I thought of doing. Then I thought, oh, let's make a nice little pretty picture, little pretty picture thing here. All right, so that's what I initially thought of doing, and you'll probably see in the future a lot of my clothes will have that. If not a flower, something else. And they will also be tutorials on the channel, so you get an opportunity to try something different, you know, not just a flower. Yeah. Where am I? Let's go back to where we were. I have cut my hair, apparently getting headaches. Oh, Oh, really? Middle? That's interesting. Have I missed someone's messages? No, I've got everyone. No, I've got everyone. Yes. Uh, I'll try to be here next week as I'll be on the ship. Oh, you're going to have so much fun, Karen. You're such a lucky girl. I don't know why you just don't have space in your suitcase for someone, right? Very bendy. Now that I can get out, I'll be getting the yarn for the blanket, 125 grams by 4 balls, or 200 and 200 grams for the other. All right, now I used 125 grams middle, but if you find yarn that's got a little tiny bit more, then that's what you can use. I literally use, no, I think I did, and I think I used about 118 or 17 or something like that. I just tell everybody 125, just in case, but you may need a little more depending on your tension, yeah? And again, there was no major measurement for that blanket. You didn't have to make it my size. You didn't have to make it an 8-ply. You could have done it in a 10-ply, which is a 4-weight. It would have been a very big blanket, but you could have done it in a 4-ply as well. I'm sorry, let's try that again. In a 10-ply as well, which was the Aran weight. Love the blanket, thank you. Laura, that was a mystery blanket, which is no longer a mystery because now that it's done, you all know what it looks like. So there you go. All right, thank you, Gina. Now, the reason we're doing the video vlog tomorrow or Friday is because we just want to do an update on our projects. Now, at the beginning of the year, those of you who know us very well, if you're joining us new at our channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, guys, because we've got so much happening this year. So much excitement happening this year, even and especially our annual project, which is the jacket. All right, keep that in mind. Not for next week. The jacket details will not come up next week. You will get part 3 of the jacket. The week after, you'll get one part of the jacket. That will be March's part, because we're a little bit behind. It's not my fault. Somebody else is, yeah? So you will get part 3 or March's part of that jacket. Then we'll be up to date. And at the end of the month, on the 3rd or the 4th week of April, you'll get the 4th part, which will be April's part. And then we'll be up to date annually. And then I'll have some more information about the jacket that I think you may be interested in, but we'll see. And that's where we're headed with the jacket. So keep that in mind. It is an annual project. So we are going to be working on it all the way up till December of this year. Now, we will finish it maybe in the 1st or the 2nd week of December. I want to finish it earlier, but I don't want to leave it too late. Cardigan, Mary, not jacket. Well, yes, okay. It's a cardigan. Such a European... we say jacket too. It looks, you know what, Sticky Stitch? It's interesting because it can look like a jacket and it can look like a cardigan, yeah? And if you are creating it in thicker yarn, which it shouldn't be because otherwise your squares will be different than ours, it'll be a different size. Just stick to the size measurement on the video, yeah? Then you'll probably notice that it can come across as a jacket or a cardigan. I'm calling it a jacket, cardigan. It doesn't matter. We are making the hexagon cardigan as well, and that's coming up very soon, but not this week. Not at all coming up for more than a week and a half away at least, yeah? I want to get the vest done. I want to finish off that vest, yeah? Okay, if I find colours I love and there's more than that in grams, I'll get that extra, yes. Super duper, says Gina. Sounds like me then, super duper. I'm Canadian and I don't ever say cardigan. Well, look, it depends. Even when we say skein or skein, we actually in Australia, we say, I've got a ball of yarn here because it looks like a ball, right? But a lot of people overseas say a skein or a skein. We tend to say, look, we say skein or skein as well, but we say more a ball of yarn. And I remember a couple of US subscribers actually picked me up on it. They kept saying, why do you keep calling it a ball of yarn? And this is when I first started. And I said, well, isn't that what it is? It's what it is here in Australia. And then I heard other people say skein and skein and thought, oh, would you look at that? And that's the words I use too. I really did. All right, so that's what's happening over the next week or so. But more importantly, that vest needs to be complete. Hopefully, fingers crossed, by Friday, so that we can move on. Now, all this information will be in Friday's video vlog, plus more. Now, we'll talk about the plus more is because, as I was mentioning earlier, the beginning of the year, I did a full list of what's happening throughout the year. What I'm going to do is update that list now because we've done quite a bit that's already been complete. I want to let you know exactly what we have left for the year. I know it's still early and that's okay. And what we do here at Wild Crochet Designs, when we don't finish something at the end of that year, we hold it over to the next year. Okay. There were other projects we were supposed to do last year that we haven't done that are going to start coming up now. And one of them was always questioned about. So we're going to talk about that. I've held that off nearly 2 years, the other thing. I kept swapping it and moving it and moving it and never doing it. So we are going to be creating, and you'll hear all about it on Friday. Okay, here we go. I don't say Hank or Skein, says Middle. Okay. Sticky says, I only ever say Skein or Skein for Hanks. Thank you, Sticky. But that may be because I'm a cross stitcher. Okay, I got you. I have lived all over the world. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm so glad, Gina. Look, everyone says it differently. And even a lot of the European channels, if you hear them, they also say things differently as well. It doesn't matter. We all know what it is. And we're not going to complain. We're just going to keep using it. In the UK, it's a ball of wool. A ball of wool. Okay, gotcha. A ball of wool. Even when it's cotton, yes, as that's how it was sold back in the day, so it's stuck. That's actually the same as here in Oz, Poppy. Hello, Mary Jane. The two Marys are in the house. We're ready to party. Mary Jane. Mary Jane. All right, so that's all we're going to talk about today. Really, I want to show you look, I'm going to show you the happy mail because I did tell the lady who sent it to me that I will be, I didn't actually say exactly when I was going to show it. Same here, Crazy, even for acrylic. I know, right, Sticky Stitch? It's always a ball of yarn, a ball of wool, a ball of wool. All right, so let's first grab the envelope. I've already ripped it open because that's me. I'm always in a hurry. Oh, what's going on? So I kind of ripped the envelope, but I didn't rip the card. And it says, thank you. Thank you. Do you like that? And it says, hi, Mary. Thank you for all your help. Love, Angela. Now, you guys know Angela. Angela is one of our longest, I think she's the longest subscriber that we have had on this channel. Now, Angela is not from Melbourne, so she's not my best friend. She's from all the way over. Oh, there she is. How's that for timing, Angela? I just opened your card. What? I just opened it. Hi, Angela. Lovely to have you here. I'll read it again. And she says, thank you for all your help. Love, Angela. Now, Angela's been with us since probably 6 months after I started here at Wild Crochet Designs. One of our longest subscribers here. And I'm very thankful to Angela. And Angela loves our granny squares, don't you, Angela? We do granny squares all the time. Different things, of course. But she loves a good granny square. And Angela made me something. I love it when it's handmade. I do. Now, I've been watching Angela on Instagram. And I've been seeing the items that she makes. And she knows that I love cows. Oh, I can't get it out of the bag. Here we go. And it is a gorgeous bag. Check it out. How gorgeous is that? There's more. There's something else in there too. How gorgeous is that? I've been hanging out to open this, Angela. I've been hanging out to show everyone. I love it. I love it. And she's made this herself. And then she's also made, I love this one. So cute. That's going to be hung up in my room somewhere. Check it out. Oh, look at that. It's very sparkly. Oh, it's very sparkly. What's it called, Angela? What's what you do call? It's like a bead work. Yeah. Yes, I managed to get up. Yes. What's it called? Is this called beading or something? What's it called, Dale? And it's got like a little hanger. I'm going to find somewhere to put it. I haven't got anything to hang it off yet, but I'll get like a little hook. I do have hooks somewhere, and I'll hook it somewhere. Oh, can I hang it on anything? I had a hook up somewhere. Where is that hook? I must have taken it down. When I get, it's called, that's what it was called. Say it again. Painting by Diamond. Thanks, Angela. And thank you, Middle. And I've got a bag and I've got a little something to hang somewhere. So let's just, for now, until I find a little hook, I'm just going to pop it here for now. Is that all right, Angela? Okay. And I might even hook the bag on the little hook as well. So thank you very much, Angela, for that. You know, it's always well appreciated, especially when it's handmade. It is very appreciated. So thank you very much. I'm going to pop the card up there later because I don't want to knock that doll down. Every time I put something up there, I knock the doll down. Anyway, let's go back to where we were. Here we go. Itching. She was itching to open. I know I was, wasn't I? Diamond painting. Yes, we got all that. That's beautiful, says Mary J. Yes, you love diamond painting, says Yvonne. And Valda says, love the bag, very clever. Angela did put a lot of work into that. Lots of effort has gone into that. I thank you very much. Very, very much, Angela. And of course, like I said, Angela's been with us here on the channel when I first started and was very nervous. was very nervous and spoke very much like this. Not anymore. Not anymore. The bag is very cute. I'm working on diamond painting of a platypus. Yes, those items are stunning, Angela. They're absolutely gorgeous. I love, love, love. Oh, no, is it all gone knocked down already? It's knocked down already. It's fallen down already. But I'll get a nice hook and I'll hang it somewhere. I know, maybe even here. Maybe there. I haven't decided. They take ages. You made a big granny square. Whoops, whoops. That went missing. She's probably accidentally removed it. Now I've got my coffee, I was going to say. My water. Cheers, everyone. So, yes. You're welcome. Thank you, Angela, to you. Thank you. You've been with us for a very long time, and I thank her for that as well. You know, sometimes people subscribe to your channel, they watch 5 videos, and then you don't see them ever. They're gone. But Angela always comes back. She can't be in every live. She's busy. She's got study. She's got this. She's got that. So she comes back when she gets a chance. You made a big granny square. I was at the time I made the granny square. That was a long time ago, hun. It was a very long time ago. We need to make another one, hun. We need to make a different kind of granny. It will be granny stitch, but we will actually make the other one that a lot of people are making, where they crochet one row and then they turn, they go to the other row, and then we'll add beautiful colors, we'll make it pretty, so on and etc. and the rest. You like that? And etc. and the rest. So thank you very much, Angela, for your beautiful gift. All right, so what else can I talk about, guys? We're up to date with what we're supposed to be up to date with, except the vest, which we will be up to date with by Friday week. Not this Friday, Friday week. Friday week, I hope to have it complete. Completed. I want to be wearing my vest this time next week. No, it's not Fridays, it's Wednesday. I want to be wearing my vest this time plus 2 days next week. I want to wear my vest. I want to wear the vest. She's so pushy, isn't she? This is a vest that I've hung on to because naughty me popped the pattern in a tub with the materials, with everything that I had for the project when I was doing floorboards in this room. I moved the tub around. We played a bit of tub roulette. No one knows which tub I was in. I've been going through tubs, and I found part of the vest with half of the pattern, and the other part of the pattern is still kind of missing, but I remember it. They're thinking, are you sure? Yeah, I'll work it out. It'll be okay. Just you watch Friday next week. We'll be what? We'll be a hot 39. What does that mean? I want the bag, says Karen. I know, right? It's very pretty, the bag. Very pretty. Friday next week will be a, what's a hot 39? Is that your temperature you mean? Karen, have you Temu app? You can get it from there. Oh, okay. You can get it from there. You can get them from anywhere too, Angela. It's just such a pretty thing to do, isn't it? Friday week we'll be waiting with bated breath, and something comes up, and so we'll all have to wait. No, definitely. As long as I don't get sick. Oh my gosh. Cross the fingers. If I don't get sick, we're doing nothing but that next week. The vest has got to go on top of one 15-minute tutorial on this. And that's going to be 15 minutes only. And then I'm going to tell you to come back in a week and a half to finish that. Right? You're only doing just that for, it shouldn't take no more than 15 minutes to do that tutorial. And then everything else is the vest. Gotcha? Or have you got it? She's thinking, oh, please don't get sick. No teeth issues, no health issues. I don't have the time. Don't you love it? She has no time to be sick. Although we are heading into autumn. They were talking the other day. I should have put the moz on myself here. They were talking on the news the other day about flu season hitting earlier this year and harder. It couldn't have been any harder than what we had in November. That was bad. I think it was it was 2 weeks without a voice. It was 3 weeks that I was still very nasally. And it was 4 weeks before I did anything proper on the channel. I just did little things on the channel. If you remember last November, was it November? October? I can't remember now. But it was the end of the year. The temperature in Melbourne will be 30. Oh, no way. No way. It's not going to get any hotter now, crazy. We're heading into the cooler parts of autumn. That's it. If I get any more yarn or bags, Dad will put me out in the street. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Going to rain again. Excuse me, guys. I'm coughing all over the place. Says Angela. Yes. Angela, keep a check on your bag, honey. Tempo Temu, I think you mean, being looked into for selling bank information. Oh, ooh, really? Oh, gosh, don't want that. Oh, my gosh, keep an eye on for that. Cancel the account. Start a new one. Cancel the account. That usually works. Drink up, Mary. I am choking here for no reason. Thanks, Crazy. Cheers. I'm going to finish that cup on the next sip. I think. All right, so that's the exciting news for now. When you see the video vlog, you'll understand why I'm telling you we're only doing the vest next week. You'll understand that. Well, hopefully I'll have that information for you. But definitely we are only finishing the vest next week. I have the tub out ready. I got the tub ready. I pulled all the pieces out and thought, oh my gosh, they're all here. As part of it is missing, but it's only like a little bit, like a little tiny bit, and I'm just going to restart that bit so it doesn't affect anybody at all, because you guys have stopped at a certain part. You're waiting for me, so that doesn't affect you. That was in the next part that you haven't seen, which I've started recording already 3 months ago. So half of it's still sitting on the editing package, so it's going to be very interesting. When I go back into it, I'm going to have to re-render it and adjust it, because everything goes after a while, because I delete all of the editing issues so that I can have more space on the computer. As you do. But the actual video is edited and sitting there, part of that video. Like, you know how I say to you, do this row, get to the end of the row, or do 5 rows and I'll meet you here after 5 rows. That's where I'm up to in that video, where you're here, you're doing the front, and I say do 5 rows, get to here. And then I tell you that it's time to start shaping your vest. That's where I'm up to. Pretty sure that's where I'm up to. She's thinking, maybe. Who can remember? It's such a long time ago. Look, I'm going to have to go through my videos. Lucky they're on my computer still. I'll go through the video. Well, I can always watch them on YouTube. I'll go through my videos. I'll find where I'm up to and then continue from there. Okay, no, they haven't done anything. My bank is in trouble with its members, as they do. I keep getting messages from friends asking me to sign up for things like Temu. Yes, I don't do that. I don't sign up to anything that sounds too good to be true. Night night Australia, good morning UK, America, catch you all soon. Oh, see you, crazy poppy lady. We'll see you soon, darling. You take care, yeah? You take care, take care, take care. Don't forget, guys, this Friday you will see the video vlog. I'm saying Friday because I don't know if I'll get it finished. I will actually get the recording finished tomorrow, but I won't get it edited tomorrow. It won't be edited till Friday, most likely. So Friday you'll get the recording. You will see some shorts occasionally. There will be a short that will go up, which will have something to do with this guy right here. So keep that in mind. Offered me over £900 to sign up and advertise them. No chance. No, that's right. So keep that in mind. The short will have a lot to do with this piece right here. Okay. And maybe once you see the short, you'll work out what it is. You may or may not work out what it is. You may or may not. There are possible chances that you will. The chances, she says, maybe. And possibly there's a chance that you may not work it out. You might be thinking, what is that? Crazy's actually on her way out, Valda. She's ready to head off to snooze time, to sleep. It's fairly late. Oh, no, it's morning time there, isn't it? Over in the UK, is it? I think it's morning time there, early in the morning. Could be midnight-ish. I don't know. What planet am I on? It's morning. I'd say it's morning there. She says that she's not really sure. I don't know. It's 7 a.m. Thank you, Velda. 7 a.m. in the UK. Well, we are actually let's try that again. 5 p.m. in Melbourne, Australia on Wednesday. I'm not leaving. I was getting my goodbyes in early. Oh, okay. It sounded like that message sounded like you were going, oh, she's leaving me. No. We don't cry. We don't cry. Actually, you know what, guys? I'm going to crochet while we're here. I will take off the Fitbit, though. Did you know that when you've got a Fitbit on, if you crochet really, really fast, the Fitbit can count as a step? So I take that off, right? For those of you who know, I'm actually in the middle of a fitness program. And to be fair, I'm signing up for the next 6 months as well because my 12 weeks is up at the end of this week. What? So I'll be signing up some stage between the week this week sometime for another 3 months. What? Seriously. You didn't read, hang on, the last bit after the kisses. Oh, okay. Oh, didn't I? What did I do? I'm not leaving. Yes. I missed it, did I? Oh. She missed it. She missed it all. And by the way, I'm starting the beginning of each row with a standing double crochet. There's many ways of doing it. This is the other way. Oh, I don't have my stitch markers with me. I don't need them. But when I do the tutorial, we'll be using the stitch markers. I don't need them because I'm show off. I'm a show off. I won't need stitch markers. No, I will be using stitch markers within the tutorial. I haven't started recording it, so because it's such a small piece, I can record the 2 rows or the 3 rows and say, right, head off on your own and do the rest, and then I'll just take that undone. And then we all get back together again when it's complete to the measurement that I tell you to. She's almost giving it away. Like last week when I was talking about the Easter bags, I was trying not to give away that they were Easter bags, but I ended up giving it away at the end of the video. She accidentally let it go, but I'm not gonna let this go. You guys are not going to know what this is. I like keeping you in suspense. I love it. But I do tell you pretty close to the day, or before you start the video, you see what it is. So what I usually do when I'm recording a video, a little bit of a trivia here, I will record the whole piece. Then I will take a video right at the very end. This is what I'm making today. So you'll actually see it in the beginning, the first part of the tutorial anyways, and you can decide then whether you want to make something like that or whether you want to think, oh, why would I want to make that? It's a tree. No, it's not a tree. I'm sorry. She's so naughty, guys. Absolutely naughty. I tell you what, though, it is making me itchy a little bit. I think it's just because it's fluffy. It's not because you can see it's a little bit fluffy. That's okay. I'll still use it. I will use it because I will use it. That's all. I will use it. It's as simple as that. And I hope that you guys like it. It's so quick. It's so easy. And you've got one that's very fast. It's not like the other projects where you've got to check every second or third row. If you don't want to check, you don't have to. Personally, I'll check. I don't check while I'm crocheting live. I'm crocheting live. What? I never do that. Remember the first time I tried to do anything live? It turned out to be knitting. Who remembers that day? That was hilarious because I found my old knitting needles. Achoo, achoo. That's for the second one. And I found the knitting needles and I said to someone, I can knit. And they said, sure you can. I said, here, let me show you. And I did knitting live for the first time on a crochet channel, which I'd never crocheted live. Until afterwards when we started our other. Remember that project thing we used to do every Saturday morning or every second Saturday morning? We'd make something live. That was fun. That was fun. Should I bring it back? No, that's too much. It was too much hard work to do that and tutorials during the week as well. I couldn't keep up, guys. It was very difficult. But you will need, so you know, your 5mm hook, your 8-ply or your DK weight. This is pure wool, but you can use acrylic or you can use cotton. Whatever you have in your stash, you're going to love it if you love this sort of thing, she says. And she's thinking, oh my gosh, they're going to say they hate it. But they're saying, but we can't hate it because we don't know what you're making. Yes? All right, so all of the chat has stopped. We're still at recording. I'm just hoping we haven't... I'm just hoping it hasn't stopped. No, it's working. It's all the chat. Everyone's gone to sleep. Or maybe they're watching me work here. I've just finished one row. Did you notice? Oh, what? See how quick it is? Because there's not many stitches. This is what I like about something like this. I hope that, you will think, oh, is that all it is? Or, oh, is that what it is? The different reactions you get from different people make me laugh sometimes. Someone can say something exceptional, and then someone turns around and goes, ew. And you think, oh, what? What's with you? And you get so sad inside your heart. And you think, you want to cry, but you don't. So what do? You go out and make something else on top of what you're making. Well, it's okay. You can't like everything. I know what it's like. Going to head off. My head hurts and I have to be at work in a few hours. Night, everyone. Oh, Middle, I hope you feel better very soon, honey. Rest it up a little bit, yeah? Have a bit of a rest, but set your clock so you don't fall asleep. Otherwise, you won't get to work. Have a bit of a rest, though. Just lie on the couch, put a wet cloth on your head, cool wet cloth, and just rest a little bit. Whatever. Something like that. She says that she doesn't know. Dr. Mary, ask Dr. Mary. She doesn't know. She's making this stuff up, guys. I do put a cool cloth on my head if I get headaches. I'm not big on headaches, so I'm not worried about it. I get sinus headaches a lot, and that's when I put the warm cloth on my head because that's for the sinus. And you can even hear me right now sounding very nasally. It's not me being sick, that's sinus. It's always there. Sometimes you hear me sniff. It's always there. Sometimes it goes away. Sometimes it comes back. But usually, probably a quarter of the year, I'm non-stop sinus. And that's between autumn and winter. It's almost a quarter of the year plus a little bit more. Almost half a year with sinus. Almost. Usually starts end of autumn and all the way through winter. And part of spring sometimes too. You have sinus issues. That's probably where you get your headaches from. Because sinus does cause, like I get it all here on my eye. And you've seen me with my eye all blown up. Yeah, my eye gets all blown up. It gets all swollen. There are times when I've had to cancel a live because the whole eye just looks like it's been, been beat up. No, it just disappears into, like, you can't see it. It's like that. And it's really big. And that's just sinus. That's how bad I get sinus. But fingers crossed, I don't have it at the moment, and I don't want it. Don't give it to me. I don't want it. We weren't supposed to crochet live, were we, guys? But I was here, and I thought, why not? I'm going to be spending a whole week and a half, 2 weeks, making this rectangle thing. She's so naughty. How do you guys put up with me? I don't know. I don't know how you put up with me. I seriously don't. I'm so naughty. No, there's no chocolate in there. I'm hoping for Easter chocolate. Notice how when I turn the work, I don't chain, not with this stitch. And I do my standing double crochet in it. And when you check out how gorgeous your piece looks, you don't really need to do a standing double crochet with this piece. But I'm going to do it. A lot of people wouldn't with something like this because they might think it a little bit thick once you're putting it together. Oh, it gets together, does it? What? And that's what a standing double crochet looks. No gaps, straight edges. There are many, many ways of doing standing double crochet. This is just one of them. And I need to show you the other way. The other way, to be fair, I don't use. And one of my crochet friends, she knows who she is, says to me, why don't you use that standing double crochet? And I said, I don't like the way it looks once it's done up. But this one here, I don't mind. It's probably not suited for this piece, and you would have benefited to have chain 3s instead. But I just like the look of this standing double crochet. Look how straight that is. It doesn't matter because you're not going to see that anyway because that's going to be closed. You won't see the edge. But when it closes up, if you've got the chain 3 and you close it up, you see there's massive gaps. But if you've got a standing double crochet and you sew it together to the other side, just like that, which, no, it's not a coffee mug thing. She's just giving it away. She's not going to give it away. That you can actually not see any gaps, which is really good. But with the chain 3, you can see those gaps. So I try to avoid using a chain 3 if I can. There are certain projects that you need to use a chain 3 with, but this one here, you can get away with the standing double crochet. And there are many types of standing double crochet. I know only of the 2. I use only of the 2, but I prefer to use this one only. That's the one you're going to see on the tutorial next week, which will be probably Tuesday. Probably Tuesday or Thursday, one or the other. Bye, everyone. See you all Saturday. Well, we'll see you Saturday, Yvonne. We will catch you then. I hope you can get back onto your crochet again when you said you're taking a break. I hope you can get a chance to get back onto crochet again. But yeah, there you go. I only use the chains when it's not counted as a stitch. Thank you, Sticky Stitch. And a lot of people, Sticky Stitch, they use the chain 2 and the double crochet in the same stitch, and then go across and then put that next stitch, put your last stitch in the double crochet, leaving the chain 2 there. Then they chain 2 up, do the double crochet all the way across, get to here, put the stitch, the last stitch in the double crochet, leaving the chain 2 here. So the chain 2 is always sitting on the side of their work. That's what a lot of people have done on their patterns, which is good too, but I really like this stitch. If you're using a thin cotton, this stitch can come across a little thick. So heads up, and I'll mention that in the tutorial. If you're using a thin cotton to make this particular project, and you can use anything, you can use the wool, you can use acrylic, you can use cotton, you can use 2-ply, 4-ply, 9-ply, 8-ply, 10-ply. You can use whatever you want to create this. You may need to make your stitches, adjust your stitches for your measurements. I'm not going to say too much, but you can use whatever you want to make yours here. I love the standing double crochet. So do I, actually. It's just so neat, no gaps. And I don't chain at the end of the row. A lot of people do, but the chain actually leaves a little bump there. So I don't even chain. And sometimes, and I've had a habit of doing this, and someone said to me, that's why theirs looks differently to mine. I'll tell you what I do in a minute because I'm at the end of the row, so you'll see. And I don't mind showing you live because you guys know, you've seen me do this before. So it's nothing new, right? So you know what I do. And if you're new to crochet, again, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. All right. So what you do is you go into the stitch, and this is what I've done. And I've had a habit of doing this, turning the work, having a look at it because that's what I do. And then just popping my hook back into it. So I haven't actually turned the stitch like a lot of people sit there and they turn the whole stitch around and you end up with a minor bump there. And I don't do that, yeah? And then I just go in the same stitch doing your standing double crochet. So you've seen me do it before, but you'll see it properly top down on Tuesday anyways. So if you're new to crochet, don't panic that you can't see it here. But it is something to keep your eyes peeled with on Tuesday because I hope you like what you see. And probably by Tuesday, by the looks of it, see how quickly it works up? You'll see it. You'll see, hopefully, what it is. And this is stuff that you can do in front of the TV, television. You're watching your favourite show. If you struggle to focus while you're working and watch TV at the same time, then don't do it. But if you are used to it and you can watch TV and work at the same time, by all means, go ahead. And it's just such a basic stitch and it's repetitive. And it is the main stitch in crochet. Double crochet US or treble UK is the main stitch in in crochet. It's one of the first stitches that I learned. I did not learn single, half, double. I didn't learn anything fancy. I learned double crochet. Look at the colors to die for, right? And it's loose because I'm using a larger hook. I want it to be loose. I don't want a tight thing. I want it nice and loose. But that is my opinion. Let me have a drink, guys. Cheers, everyone. We're done. We're done. That's my opinion. And in the tutorial, I'll say if you want yours tighter, then you use the right stitch for the right hook for the right for the yarn. Okay. Now this hook here, this yarn here, sorry, calls for a 4mm, which is right. Give me a moment to find it. Right there. Right there. You can see 4mm hook. All right. But I'm using the 5. You can use the 4. It just means that your piece will take longer to create. And when you see it, you'll think, oh, I think I'd rather use the 4 for that. And a lot of people will, and that's fine. So you have a choice. And there's no major measurements involved. You will get some information once this whole piece is made up where you'll need to probably measure, but it's very basic. You just find a center and you go this way and you go that way. You'll work it out. I don't want to give you too much information. She's giving away too much, isn't she, guys? She's giving away way too much. Have I missed any chat? No. So there you go. What else can we talk about, guys? It's an hour and 18 minutes in. I'm wondering if we need to do a disappearing act. I've just pulled a thread. Can you believe it? Because my nails are a bit chipped under. It's not a very good nail job this time. Not happy with it. She's not happy. She's not happy. So I'll probably end up changing my nail color very soon, and it's only just new. Sometimes you get someone that you don't usually get, and then you think, wait a minute, you don't know my nails. I like the same lady all the time. I'm very fussy. She's such a whinger. She's such a nagger. But at this stage, I'm going to tell you how many rows I've done. I wouldn't have a clue because I'm not counting. I've done one. Since I've been on, I think I've only done about 3 rows, but I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I've only got 5,693 to go. No, not that much. Not that much. I've only got 2,421 plus 1. She's so bad. I don't know how you put up with me. Seriously, I don't. They're saying, stop teasing us. No, but you like it. You like the excitement. And then when you see the project, you think, oh, that's fantastic. Or that's it. You get two different views on what you're going to see, yeah? I think this is going to be it for this row. And then I'm going to probably head off in a minute, guys, because it's gone very quiet here on the channel. Are there any questions about the blanket that you want to ask for those of you who haven't finished? Of course, the last stitch, I had to split the stitch, didn't I? Split the thread. Looks like I'm very late, but hello, everyone. Oh, Fluffs, you are very late. We're just ready to head off. Well, I was ready to head off because nobody was talking, and I'm just crying here all by myself. No, I'm crocheting this. What is it? Double crochets. That's it. That's all you need to know. Everybody's saying, stop teasing. So it will be our Live Antics project. Not that we're doing it live, but it will be our Live Antics project. We are using 2 skeins of this, or I'm using 2 skeins. You may need less. You may need more. Hopefully you won't need more. In fact, you probably won't need more because I'm going to have probably a little bit left over, so don't stress too much. But I'm using 2 skeins of that. It is an 8-ply or a DK weight. You can use an Aran weight if you have Aran weight in stock. It is 100% pure wool, or you can use acrylic or cotton, and it's super, super easy. Brand spanking new, the new crocheter can do this. If you are new to crochet, easy, super easy, super, super easy. They're saying, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Karen says, hi, Fluffy. Luana says, listening to you. Thank you, honey. And Karen says, hello. Everyone's saying hello. I'm sorry. Fluffy said hello to Karen. So everyone says hello. I've got to say, our channel, our subscribers, we have the most beautiful subscribers here. They're the loveliest people. I'm not saying it just because you're here. But we really do. We have a great bunch of people on our live. And you know what? No one's got into corner today. What's going on? You're all too sweet. You're all too nice. What's wrong with you today? Everybody's tired from Easter. Did you guys eat too much? I did. I wasn't allowed to, but I did it anyway. I have, to be fair, I've been doing double the amount of workouts this week to try and cover it, but I don't think it's going to cut it, to be fair. I think I haven't looked at the scales yet. I'm pretty sure I've put on. That's because we have a lovely host. Oh, big cyber cuddle for you, honey. Get in the corner. Fluffs, get in the corner. You know what? Fluffs, I did too, but I'm not going to say it live. I don't want my personal trainer to hear it. It was very yummy. That's all I'm saying. I live on the shelf, says Karen. Karen's permanently on that shelf. Sticky Stitch says, you can send me to the corner. My current project is amigurumi. Get in that corner, girl. Young lady, you get in that corner. And don't touch any yarn. Be a good girl. But we're going to have a lot of fun with this project. And it's funny because I did tell you at the beginning of the year, Live Antics projects will be this small, this big, or even that big. And this is one of them that's going to be big, but not a big where you think, oh my gosh, it's going to take her 4 months to get that completed on the channel now. It's not, because it's so basic that growing this will be very easy for you to do, for me to do, for the new crocheter. And even for the more advanced crocheter, I think you're going to like it. And notice how she thinks. I bet they say at the end, that's it. And I say, what do you mean, that's it? It took me 7 years. No. It took me 7 years to make it. Hey, don't knock that. I have taken years to make certain projects, you know. It has happened, you know. Not everything gets made straight away, you know. Especially those blankets. Don't they take a long time? We were lucky to have this blanket finished as quickly as we had it finished. We were very lucky to have that finished. It was quick because it was basic stitches. The only difficult stitch there was double crochet 2 together, and that's not very difficult. It was double crochet 2 together, chain 1, all the way across, and skipping in between. And also the only big difficult one was the join, and that's more for the professional crocheter. But the new crocheter got their basic joins, so Everyone won with that blanket. Everyone won with that blanket. I love that blanket so much. And you could have used one color if you wanted to. Just finished a blanket from 2020. You see, Sticky Stitch, it happens, doesn't it, hon? We do. We hang on to stuff and we think, well, I'll get to it. Let me finish this first. I'll get to it. And that I'll get to it line stays with it until we get to it, which could be a day, a week, a month, or we could pick it up 7 years down the track. But we will get to it. It's our job, Sticky Stitch. It's what we do. We get to it when we get to it. It's like when, the kids ask the parents in the car, are we there yet? Are we there? We get there when we get there. That's the same with us. We'll get it done when we get it done. There's projects like that you just do, and you just say that too. And then there's these easy ones that isn't going to take you long, and it's something you can do in front of the TV. You don't need to think. Don't you hate it when you have to think? Yeah, I have to admit, I do like the ones where you have to use your brains, because it stops you becoming bored with it. Yeah, things like this can get a tad boring. You think, all right, I'm done making 10,000 rows. I don't want to do any more today. But there are times when I really want to be able to say, oh, look at that. If you put one stitch there and two there, and I want to be able to say that, so I'm constantly alert, if you will. Sometimes if you continue to do this over again and you're not counting your stitches, you can skip a stitch, especially when you're watching a movie or something. So to be fair, I do like the more clever, more advanced stitches. The problem is I'm a process crafter. I usually don't care about the finished projects, so I never rush to finish them. I love starting projects. Sticky Stitch, that I think I could vouch for everyone here when we say that. That's what we pretty much all do. I like this particular yarn. I wasn't going to do a live antics last week or the week before because I was worried about time. But I've been wanting to make something with this one and the pink one which is there. I've been wanting to make something with them, and I had 2 skeins of each. And so I thought if I take them both out, somebody will choose one of them for sure. So it's one of those things where I've been wanting to start something, but I don't want to start it if I don't have to. But I was like you too. I still am like you. Did you know, Sticky Stitch, when I had my birthday in the first week of January, I spend 2 weeks not doing anything on the channel. I do the lives, but I don't create for the channel. So I don't do any tutorials at all. And what I do is I spend those 2 weeks starting so many things, and I name them and I pop them in tubs. And then I get on the channel one day and I say, we have this year, we're making this, we're making that. Because I've started 7 of them. And that's pretty much what I do every year. So I try not to start anything new if I don't have to anymore, because that became a really bad habit. And I was starting new things all the time and not finishing what we need to finish. She's so naughty, Mary. Mary, get in the corner. Yeah, I was doing that all the time. I was exactly the same, Sticky Stitch. Yes, that's me. I'm redoing the peacock blanket. Find it nice, challenging, nice challenge, but relaxing at the end. Look, I love the colours of that blanket, but that can be made in any colour. And if you wanted to make it in one colour, you just slip stitch across with some of the rounds. You've got to be careful. Some of them you can't slip stitch across because of the way I started them. But that is one blanket that is just so appealing. It was one of my favourites on the channel. You know, everyone knows the other one is the kaleidoscope blanket. I've made so many of those, so many. Yep, 31 starts in 31 days. Great way to start the new year. Sticky Stitch, you better stay in that corner, girl. You better stay in that corner, young lady. Oh, young lady, get in the corner. Yeah, so it's one of those things where you start things and they just, you hang on to them for I don't know how long. You just hanging, and then things come out. In fact, there was something I picked up over when I was shifting boxes out of this room and into the other room. When I brought them back, I thought, you know what? Let's open up a few tubs and pack the shelves. Have you noticed that there's more yarn on the shelves? It's not new. I didn't buy any new. I did some of them when we did the sweater last year. But I didn't buy anything new apart from what we bought for this blanket here. And what I did was I emptied some of the yarn that was in tubs. And one project came out and I'm thinking, I don't know who ever started this. I don't remember starting it. And I'm looking at it and there's not even any paperwork with it. There's no pattern to it. It's just like a square. I'm thinking it's not a granny square. It's a bit like the Pretty as a Peacock blanket where it's a nice fancy square. And I said, it's so fancy. I don't remember starting this. And a few in Bendigo when we went. That's right. Yeah. The cotton that we used for this. Oh, and that yarn here, which I still haven't created anything with. Crazy Poppy Lady. Sticky Stitch, you probably would have, if you've ever been to Bendigo, you may not have seen this yarn. This is yarn that they had only 2 skeins. Try it again. 2 packs. Let's try it again. 2 packs of these, but there were other packs there. But it was the only type of yarn they had there. It's acrylic. And Bendigo don't sell acrylic. And that was the only acrylic they had there. It's just weird. Oh, hubby's taken up crochet to confuse you. Oh, I remember the threat we made, hubby. He says, I haven't heard from Angela all day. I was just wondering what's going down, right? And I said, well, you get her back, but it's going to cost you $3 million in yarn. We threatened your husband. That was hilarious. If you didn't know this, guys, Crazy Poppy Lady was in Melbourne around Christmas time. And somewhere in January, I can't even remember the day now, Crazy, I picked her up and I took her to Bendigo with me. Poor lady, she's thinking, what? This crazy lady just driving me around. They've left no message to her husband the whole day. Remember that, huh? All day. Nothing. I think it was the afternoon. He had to message us. This is, I've heard nothing. I've left my wife go with this strange, crazy lady. I think I was the crazier of the two. I think they started to sell acrylic when they bought the other mill in Wangaratta. I think it was Wangaratta. Yes, it was I'll tell you which yarn it was. Oh, gosh, have I got it here? Oh, my gosh, Cleckheaton yarn. I'm pretty sure. And actually, you should know about the Wangaratta yarn, the Cleckheaton yarn, because we were around there one stage. But yeah, they purchased Wangaratta from memory, and they used the same Cleckheaton yarn there as well. And I think they still sell the Cleckheaton, but it's a part of Bendigo still. Yeah, very interesting, isn't it, Sticky Stitch? The way everything works. How does it work? Because Cleckheaton are still on the shelves at Spotlight, and I was told Cleckheaton was going to come off because it was purchased. And when someone said to me, yeah, it was purchased by Bendigo, and I went, what? But they're still on the shelves. If you know how much Cleckheaton can be left over, yeah. And I sniffed it out, and I haven't started anything with mine yet. He told you to keep me. It was in January. Yes, he said, you keep her. He wasn't prepared to give me $3 million in yarn. I don't know why. I would have taken it easy off his hands and added it to my $2 million collection behind me. It's not that expensive what's behind me. Oh, the middle section is. Because that's hand-dyed. This is why I talk about the corner. This is how the corner first started, guys. If you didn't know what I mean by the corner, you're not in trouble if you go in a corner. It's just a bit of fun. It's actually an honor to get in a corner because it means you made me laugh, or you gave me an idea for the channel, or you're just having fun with us, yeah? The idea of the corner was this is where I keep all the fancy yarn or all the hand-dyed yarn, and everywhere else is where I keep yarn that I like. This is where I keep all my favourite Bendigo yarn. And as you know, I'm a big lover of Bendigo yarn, but I am a grand lover of the hand-dyed stuff as well. So I keep that in the corner, and that's the corner. Everybody goes in when they do something fun. Next time you get those get together, can you film fun for us? I think we were just, to be fair, Fluffy, we were just too busy enjoying each other's company. We hadn't met each other. That was the first time we'd seen each other on YouTube. And I think we were just enjoying each other's company on that particular day. Maybe we could do something in the future. I love shopping with fellow fiber lovers. It becomes expensive though, I know, right? And they say, I'm going to buy this. Well, I'm going to buy that then. If you're buying that, then I'll buy this. And it's like, yes, you do. It's very easy to do it. Fluffy Mary has a little video on the channel. Oh, yeah, I did take something very small. What's it called? It's called, you know what? I'll find it. I'll pop the link in the more section down below of this live. After the live, wait 5 minutes and then click on that more section and you'll see Fun with Crazy Poppy Lady. You'll see that. When she was here in Melbourne, I didn't take much. We took, I don't know, a few seconds of video and then we just had photos and I just talked about it. We just spent more time, I think, enjoying each other's company for the first time. Maybe the next time she pops around, or if I'm ever in the UK, which probably won't happen, but you never know. If I become wealthy, I'll go. You never hear no, just hear buy it. And yeah, get it. Of course you're going to get it. We're never going to say we might think about it. No, this is why we go there. Because we know we're going to buy the yarn, yeah? I can rein you in as I don't have a room in my luggage to take the whole shop out with me. Oh, you're a hilarious girl. You are funny as. But I think if we were to get together again, which we probably will in the future, because you do come to Melbourne sometimes, you won't be here for a while now, I know that. But we could do something. I could get you into this room here and we could, like, maybe in the front yard or over at the park or at the beach. Oh, the beach. The beach. We're not going to Bendigo again. We've done that. That's like, done that, been there, done that. Let's try something new. As you do, been there, done that. For those of you who don't know, Crazy Poppy Lady has her own channel here on YouTube, all the way from the UK. And when she said she was in Melbourne, I went, or she was coming to Melbourne, I went, ooh, wouldn't it be funny if we could catch up? Or she said it. One of us said, I can't remember which one of us said it. And so we did. We didn't think that I didn't think I wasn't going to take much video. I thought I'm going to record the whole thing. We're going to have the stand there. I didn't. We just enjoyed each other's company. Both chatterboxes. If you fly out of season, it's cheaper. It only costs you £840 a few weeks back. For a return Christmas was $1,300. Big difference, isn't it? Don't forget, Christmas is our summer, and lots of people come to Melbourne or Australia in general during our summer, because why not? Why wouldn't you? Yeah, I get what you mean. We went to the UK during their summer, and when we went to the UK in those days, that was classified the worst summer you've ever had. And I still don't remember if it was 2014 or 2011. It was one or the other. And it was freezing. We were cold. In fact, the day that it started warming up a little bit, which was 25, that was our last day in the UK. I think from memory. I'm trying to remember. It was such a long time ago. Such a long time ago. Such a long time ago. Anyway, guys, getting back to crochet again. I've done, I don't know how many rows I've done now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm really not doing much. I'm not going very fast. It's now classed as our normal summer. Oh, is it? Well, our summer's weird at the moment. Our summer was weird this year. I didn't like it at all. In fact, I haven't liked Melbourne summer for more than 3 years now. It's been 3 years in a row that I have not liked Melbourne summer. So I don't know. Time to shift. Crazy Poppy, make me a little room in your place. I'll come to the UK. September is normally warmer for us. Oh, is that right? Okay. Oh, you got to go. Ciao for now. We'll see you soon, Karen. Enjoy packing for the trip. Lucky girl going on cruises all the time. She's a lucky girl, our Karen. Don't forget, leave one empty suitcase where I can go in. Hips will be there and knees will be down there. It'll be all over the place. It'll be great. Enjoy your trip if I don't see you beforehand. Enjoy your trip. I'm not making any mistakes here, am I? No, good. I'm not counting it too, guys, so hopefully I haven't skipped a stitch. Hate summer. I'm going to UK too. Oh, Fluff, I'll pick you up on the way. Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm in Melbourne. Where are you, hun? I don't know if that'll happen. Well, I'll pick you up and we'll go to the UK. I don't know whether I'm going to like the UK weather either. Apparently it snows. I've not seen snow ever. Although it does snow in Victoria, just not in Melbourne. You know, the outskirts of Victoria. Just not in Melbourne. Not in Melbourne. Melbourne doesn't snow. Does not snow at all. Yeah, I would have to share my bed with hubby. What is it? You're hilarious, hun. You're hilarious. Karen, have a great, I know. Let's hope that she's really enjoying her cruising time. I got a little bit of fluff there. What's going on there? Yeah, she's really enjoying her cruising time. That's when I once saw Karen on a cruise. I once saw her on a cruise. They are threatening snow sometime this week. Oh, is that right? All right. Well, if I leave now, I could be there in a couple of days' time watching the snow, and then I'll come back. No, that would never happen. You never know. It could happen. One day I could just ring you and say, yeah, I'm in the UK like this. Here I am. Come and collect me. You're saying, I'll say, yeah, we're not letting that. We're going to leave you right there at the airport with the snow. We're not going to that airport during the snow. Forget it. Not snowy. Does it get snowy at the airport, hun? Like, do you get a lot of snow there? I don't think we don't get any here at Tullamarine, Melbourne Airport or Tullamarine Airport. I'm saying Melbourne Airport. Surprise attack her. Oh, if only, Fluffy, if only. I think I would love to do that to all of my followers in every country. Now, wouldn't that be fantastic? I'll come by the gas balloons. You know the balloons? Just float across to each country, drop, say hello, and then go to the next. She'd be in a lot of trouble, wouldn't she? You know what I didn't do with this project, which is very interesting? I didn't wind my yarn. I like to wind it so I can find any knots. Otherwise, I end up with knots in the middle, and I don't like them. I literally take the row undone and leave the knots on the side. That's what I do. There will there be a row of single crochet across here? There may be. Let's just say maybe. I believe there will be, or there might be doubles. Oh, she doesn't know. What is she saying? Saying way too much. Yes, as you would be flying into London, so it does snow there. But they manage it well at the airport. Okay, well they have to, because otherwise the planes can't land. Well, the planes can't land. Mary's circling the UK, and then she's just gonna have to go home. No landing for her. Could you imagine? I'd be so angry. That's all right. They can drop me off at Paris. I'll do Paris while I'm waiting. Paris is the closest to you, isn't it, over in the UK? I don't know. I'm just guessing here. I don't know who's close. I don't even know who's close to me right here. Where I live. No, I do know that. I'm being silly now. She's being silly. It's too much crochet. It's gone to the head. Too much crochet. Listen, guys, it's getting really long in the tooth here. We're getting very late. It's an hour and 43 minutes in. I did want to show you what I've done so far. So there you go. Look at the colors. They are to die for. And because I'm doing it like this, my tension is changing. That's another thing, guys. The idea with your tension is to kind of stay in the same spot as you usually do. Usually I'm on the couch doing this, so the first 4 rows were quite neat. Now that I'm doing it like this and pulling my hands up, the tension changes. Just be wary with your tension. Hasn't made too much of a difference because the measurement looks very similar. How do you like that? But it has come up gorgeous. This is what you will be seeing. You'll be making yours this way. You might come around, I'm not sure. And you might attach once again, not sure. I don't want to give you too much information. So there you go. That's going to happen on Tuesday of next week. Keep your eyes peeled for that. On Thursday, you will be getting the, I don't know if it's 3rd part or 4th part. I can't remember, of the vest. You'll be getting a part of the vest, yeah? This is next week. And on Friday next week, we hope to finish that vest. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, we'll have to finish it on Tuesday the week after. As you know, Mondays I do pattern writing, and I'm very close to doing a little call out on Instagram. Keep your eyes peeled on that. And I will let you know, guys, you are my first point of call here. I always tell you guys first what I'm doing, and then everybody else knows. I've always done that with YouTube. YouTube has come first for me when it comes to the crochet. I let you know first, and then I pop it on Facebook, and then I pop it on Instagram, or vice versa. It doesn't matter. They are equally the same for me as well. Normally I get on Instagram. I do more videos on Instagram, and occasionally I'll pop a little one on Facebook, but it's more Instagram. We're sharing it about everywhere now. All right. But in the meantime, don't forget this Friday, you are getting our video vlog. Very important information. Lots of fun information in that one. Keep your eyes peeled for that one. Tomorrow, I don't know. If I get it completed tomorrow, I'll pop it up tomorrow. Otherwise, it'll come up on Friday. I will see everyone this Saturday, 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time for our Saturday morning live. I've been Mary, and this has been Wow Crochet Designs, and ciao for now. I'll try to be good, yeah? Bye all. Oh, how do I turn this off? They keep changing it on me. Okay, we will see everyone soon. Bye.